Hi everybody, it's Jenna. um, so, yes, I am going to make a video. It's a pretty serious video. I've been wanting to make it for a very long time. And I realize in doing this and sharing it, that it's possible I might catch some grief over it. I may lose a friend or two. I may, be embarrassed or, called out, but I'm okay with that. I will take it, because I think that there is no better time than now for me to basically tell you all a little story about an experience I had when I was a little girl that has stuck with me my whole entire life, that really has shaped a lot of the way I approach life and people, and my hardships. This moment, this experience I had, I'm extremely thankful that I had it, and I don't think I would be where I am or have the faith that I do, or feel as blessed as I am if I didn't have this experience. And at this time, I think it's time to share that with other people, the world at large, if you will. I have told many people this story. I have shared it with a lot of people in my life, including the first person that I told was my Aunt Bonnie, when I was a little girl. I shared this with her after it happened, and it's something we've had a bond over all my life. And I thank her for listening and being that adult that didn't judge me, that did listen to me, that did embrace the awesomeness of what had happened. Thank you, Aunt Bonnie. So, I'll just get right into it. I know I've talked too long already. So, when I was a little girl, as many as you know, it was pretty rough. My mom suffered from mental health and probably drug and alcohol abuse, and she was abusive to us girls. And so when I was 5 years old, I was starting to realize, I think, that I had it different. I had a different mom. I didn't understand why she couldn't be like all their moms. I just didn't understand that. And I was at my Aunt Bonnie's one night, and I went upstairs to go to bed, and I crawled in the bed, and I laid down there flat, and I decided to pray. And I was praying for my mother. I was praying about my mother. I was asking God, why is my mom the way she is? Why can't I have a good mommy? And as I sat there and prayed my little prayer, I looked up at the ceiling, and something started manifesting on the ceiling. And immediately I knew something was happening. And I knew that it was not physical. My soul pretty much jumped at me and got excited. I could feel that, and I at first was scared because I'd never seen anything else like that. And as I sat there and kind of watched, I saw an L shape of light, and it was forming. It was like a L of light, and as the light formed on the ceiling, a door started to appear, like a wooden door, like a regular wooden door with an L-shaped light. The light was behind it, shining through the cracks of the door. And as that occurred, the door opened, and light of the most amazing brightness and clarity and just absolute bright light started to flow through the door, and was in the door. There was light. I at that point got pretty scared because I knew something was wrong. I had actually looked at the real door to the bedroom, and I could see my Aunt Bonnie's TV kind of picturing through the crack of that door. And it was like a reality check, like, am I awake? What is going on? And I realized, yes, this is happening. There's something forming on the ceiling, and I'm here and my Aunt Bonnie's down there. But then I got an overwhelming feeling of safety and just feeling like it was going to be okay. And I remember just feeling actually very kindred with whatever was happening there. Like I knew of it already. It was like a coming to reality instead of leaving reality. So as this door opened and this bright light shuddered through it, a figure stepped into that door. A figure wearing a long white robe, a very long white robe, and he had a beard. It was a man with a beard and a long white robe. As the man stepped forward, I just was amazed because instantly I knew it was Jesus Christ. And as he stepped forward into that doorway, I looked at him as hard as I could, but he was bright. It was like a light. He was a light being, and his face, as I recall, wasn't very, you couldn't really look upon his face. It was so bright. So I really didn't get any distinct features other than a beard. I want to say he had hair, a beard, and the most distinct feature of him that became more visible was his hand, because he was reaching his hand towards me in a comforting, like, calm down, child, kind of way. And I just remember having an internal dialogue with him, because it wasn't verbal, but there was an internal dialogue. And I was asking him, why did I get the short end of the stick? Why is my mommy not well? Why is she not here? Why am I in foster care? Not like the other kids. And he clearly, very clearly, expressed to me that I'm sorry, but your mom's never gonna be, well, she's not gonna be what you are thinking, you know, but one day I promise you, you will understand. You will understand why this has to happen. And he also, at that point, allowed me, I think, to remember why I came here. Remember why I agreed to do this life. And he comforted me and also reminded me that I would never be alone, that he would always be here for me and help me every step of the way. And I'm here to tell you that he has never let me down. Not once. Not in my darkest moments has he let me down. Even when I get so depressed and so sad and so angry about the circumstances of my life, I go back to that moment. I go back to his warm embrace, and I remember. And it's just a powerful moment in my life that has really shaped everything for me and has carried me through the darkest of times, because I remember. So that was basically it. It's about all he gave me. It's about all he could give me. I think he was going out on a limb for a girl. And I guess I'm sharing it with the world because I just see there's just not a lot of God left. There's not a lot of belief in Jesus. And, you know, I'm not here to preach or convince anybody of anything. But for me, Jesus Christ is absolutely my Savior. And he continues to be every day. Every day. And there's not a day I go by that I don't thank him. That I don't thank him even in the worst times. I just think we need to give him a shot, you know? If you can, please do. Jesus Christ is awesome. And he gets a bad rap for a lot of things that people have done. But anyway, yeah, Jesus is my buddy. And I ain't afraid to admit it. I don't care how crazy I look. Yes, Jesus came and visited me when I was 5 years old. And I guess it's about time I told some people about it, or some more people about it, because I felt moved to. I felt moved to. Like, I need to do this. It's time. And so, thank you for listening. Thank you very, very much. And God bless everyone. God bless you all. And I love you.